Casino del Sol Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Hollywood.
Before the game, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure defenses all season long. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Horned Frogs headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds. Makes the catch. It's Powell. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
To the air, it's Fafita. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Upstairs to make the catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He's on the move. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Could not make his way to the corner.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Stopped at the 38-yard line, and that will give them the first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll keep it himself. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, TCU!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run play action. It's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Craig. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Fires deep on the run. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Shoot, quick toss to the right. And just a short save.
Greenscans. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
2nd down coming up. Quarterback keep. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got room to work. Maybe some room here. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't... Like this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
The Arizona offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Trying to escape and get it himself. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Arizona right back to the line. On third and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This offense is putting on an absolute clinic, and defenses that have to watch this film are not going to like what they see. They've already got a big lead early in the game. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. There's nothing you can say outside of this quarterback just being a student of this offense.
There's got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a big loss on the play. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra hats to their football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Ezukama. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game. But they got to find the answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. QB drive. The Horned Frogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback's got the 1st. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the middle. Got it! And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Arizona will kick off to get the 2nd half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Holly, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
I checked in with the Horned Frogs head coach at halftime. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the 1st half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the 3rd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The inside handoff. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
They want to run this quarterback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the 1st down. Nice job by the offense.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with
touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corral, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Right on the money. It's a seam wide open. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Fifita. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Absolutely perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Ezukama. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Shelton.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Horned Frogs will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And a sure tackle after the completion. Stop short. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll try the right side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
It's so nice.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He fires to the left side. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start. Offense.
And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be 1st down after the personal foul penalty. Lets it fly. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Walker. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from down inside. It's Craig. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in on the right. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Touchdown, Arizona. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Keeps it on the option. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.